Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about tires on this Mustang. If you're new here, my name is Carrie, and this is my 2004 Mustang GT. It's a new edge body style, the 40th anniversary. It's got about 108,000 miles on it, and it's time for new tires. I knew that when I bought it. Just kind of been running on them. They're not my favorite tire. But anyway, so they are a Michelin Pilot Super Sport. It's a 275 35 18 in the front and a 295 35 18 in the rear. And as I said, they are Michelin Pilot Super Sports. I'm not a big fan of them. Not a big fan of Michelin, period. Michelin gets flat spots really easily if you don't drive something often. I had a lot of problems with that in school. I had a weekend car, and so it would get flat spots, so I ended up changing that up. Anyways, my biggest problem with these tires is the tread pattern. There's not enough there. So when I'm driving down the road, if I hit a bump, it pulls a little bit, and it's a really hard hit, and it's just not good. So I have a problem with that. When I go to pass somebody going over the yellow line, I feel it and it'll jerk. If you accidentally go over towards the yellow line or the white line, it'll jerk. In the rain, I've only drove this car once in the rain since I gotten it, and I've babied it. So they're just, in my personal opinion, they're not good tires. Not a big fan of Michelin to start with. And on top of that, when I got them, looks like they curbed something pretty good and it sliced it open over here. There's a big old chunk missing down here. I accidentally drove on the spot. So I wanted your guys' opinions on a new set. I'm going to order a new set here in a couple of days. I was leaning towards the Nitto G2s, which I'll show you what they look like because that's what we're running on Becky. And man, these are great. We had Pirellis on this first, but it's got a nice tread pattern on it, and it does pretty good. As far as in the rain, it does pretty well. I drove Devin's car from Mustang Week 2 years ago, I want to say. Yeah, 2 years ago, and it did just fine in the rain. As long as you didn't smack it, you wouldn't get sideways. Mustangs and rain don't really mix very well. Any rear-wheel drive car with some power behind it doesn't do good in the rain. So me and Devin both don't plan on driving our Mustangs in the rain, just because I'd rather keep my Mustang. But anyway, so I was leaning towards going towards a 305 in the back. I thought about a 315, but we've been talking about bagging it, and I just don't think, I think it would tuck the tire a little bit better with a 305 instead of the 315. I'm probably still going to keep the 275s on the front. Actually, let's see what Devin's running on the front. So I know Devin's running a 305 on the rear of Becky. What is he running on the front? I think it's a 285. Where's it at? It is a 245. So he's running a 245 on the front. It's a 245 35 20. And then he's running the 35 30 20 on the rear. And they are the Nitto G2s. He likes them. I thought about putting these wheels on my car, and I might, but as I said, we're thinking about bagging it, and I just don't think it would tuck them that well on this car. So I was thinking either the Nitto G2s or maybe a Yokohama. So I just want to see what you guys run, which I'll recommend, and what you think. As far as the ones that are on it, I'm not a big fan of them myself personally. Not a big fan of Michelin to start with anyways. So definitely coming off with the Michelin. But anyways, let me know what you're running, what kind of Mustang you got, what you're running on it, or what kind of car you have and what you're running on it, and what your personal opinions are of it. And if you like the Pilot Super Sports, Let me know why. Let me know how they handle in your car. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.